This is Lucky Starpie, World of Tanks console community contributor with today's update news. Commander Mode Drill Week has begun, there's a Ragnarok reward, and the FV215B183 has been revisited. Today starts the first day of the Commander Mode Drill Week. With no leaderboards, this week is to practice your skills at PvP Commander Mode, preparing for next week. This RTS-style game mode takes place on the Countess map. This 2-week event has challenges that count towards a discount on a bundle that unlocks after completing your first challenge. The more challenges you complete, the more of a discount you receive on the German Tier 8 Hawk 30 light tank. Next week we'll start the leaderboard for Commander Mode, and WoTC has announced they will extend the rewards from the top 50 players to the top 100. Although this week is just practice week, you may want to take advantage of that, since the rewards for the top 5 players from week 2 include the Ragnarok T-34-100 and 10 multi-scale jungle camos. In rebalancing news, the FV215B183 Death Star created quite a stir when it was nerfed back on May 22nd. Their main reason for nerfing the HESH damage and penetration was to rebalance the ammo, premium rounds dominating how players played the tank. The nerf also reduced HE damage and increased the ammo count from 12 to 20 to allow more flexibility on carried ammo to encourage players to try out more standard rounds. This tank was the most used Tier 10, and after the rebalance now sits in the middle for all Tier 10 tanks, with win rate dropping 0.5%. This drop is considered in line with a nerf. Popularity-wise, the tank has shifted towards less skilled players. A change in these numbers could be because less skilled players are more attracted, more skilled players played it less, or both. The article walks you through several charts of data, remarking on each one and concluding at the end that when looking at damage per battle crossed with skill, that before, the tank was effective for everyone. Now, it is still good but less so for lower skilled players and not as good for professional players. These stats could explain why lower skilled players are playing it more, or it could be due to the inability of higher skilled players adapting to a new way of playing the tank. The article does not mention how many skilled players vocalized that they would stop playing the tank without even trying the original nerf, but the numbers don't lie. Unfortunately, I don't think they got the buff they wanted, and Wargaming is taking it slow to adjust the number, now putting into place a buff to accuracy during turret rotation. They also increased the accuracy during turret rotation on the FV4005, a tank that is affected by these balances, with a note that the 4005 should avoid the front line and be a sniper. Perhaps these balances will be more effective if True Vision returns, and could be another reason the tanks aren't getting a damage buff anytime soon. The forums were abuzz with toxicity as anyone speaking out in favor of the nerfs were criticized, underlining how many complaints are from forum users that can't abide by the rules nor debate correctly, leaving some to wonder how many tankers are truly in favor of the rebalances but refuse to comment for fear of backlash. As with all rebalances, in order for Wargaming to rebalance tanks accurately, we all need to do our part and play the tanks so they have the data they need. Check out the forums to add your 2 cents to the debate. In the meantime, a SpongeBob SquarePants double-barreled tank was suggested, in which I think we would all agree would make an excellent artillery. After all, he does have square pants. This week in deals, we have the American Tier 8 T-34 heavy tank and the Rover T-37 at 50% off. 4 fall bundles were added to the store as well. The Power Players bundle includes the German Tier 8 Agila Hawk 30, the Swedish Tier 8 Barracuda, and the Soviet Tier 8 Scourge. The mid-tier Trainers bundle includes the British Tier 6 AC-4 Experimental, the German Tier 6 Panzer Kampfwagen 4 Schmalter Medium, and the Soviet Tier 6 T-34-85 Rudy Medium tank, which comes with the Sarek and Jan Kos crew. The Learner's Choice bundle includes the American Tier 5 M4 Improved Medium, the Soviet Tier 5 Churchill 3, and the Japanese Tier 5 Type 3 Chinu Kai Medium. The final bundle is the Precision Tools bundle, which includes the German Tier 7 E-25 Tank Destroyer and the German Tier 8 Rheinmetall Scorpion G. Each of these tanks can also be bought individually at 30% off, allowing you to mix and match and make your own bundle. For mercenary contracts, we have the Thunder Bucket and the Caboose, both available until October 18th. Wrapping up this week's news, on the 28th, WoTC announced they will be combining This Week in Tanks and Weekly Savings, 2 of their articles, into a single Tuesday article titled What's Happening This Week. This has been another weekly update where I bring news directly to you. Thank you for watching, subscribe and stay tuned for more news, and I'll see you out there, Commander.